Hello, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in.
Welcome, everyone, to this exciting match of Mario Kart Double Dash Time Trials 1 Try, featuring Popo and Xander. So this is a round 1 match between two fairly close seeds, so this should be pretty interesting and close set between those two. Let's see.
Yes, for sure. Oh yes, we do have the bands. I'll let them know. And the first track appears to be LC.
Alright, perfect. So while our players are getting set up, I'll quickly explain the rules. So this is Time Trials 1 Try, 1st to 7. So they will, both of our players, Popo and Xander, will be racing in time trials, so without any computers. And whoever gets the best time wins that track. First one to win 7, of course, wins the whole set and gets to advance in the winner's bracket. And both players got to ban one track before the beginning of the tournament. So banned Diki Mountain Bay Park. But aside from that, they will get to play on any track that they so desire. And yeah, they decided to. Sorry, actually, I think Popo decided to start on Luigi Circuit, since the higher seed does get the first pick in this tournament. So we're seeing a little bit of a practice run from Popo right now, while Xander is just waiting on the pause screen.
Alright, I have done the countdown, so they should be starting up in a second.
That's perfect. Let's see how close those two are when they restart. The restart is not always super accurate, so let's see. Same time. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is pretty close, but we'll be able to tell who wins based on the time if it's not perfectly synced.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this first track, Luigi Circuit, a track that isn't particularly. I took notes before this match of the best and worst tracks of both these players. It's not in the top 3 or the bottom 3 of either of these players in terms of their proficiency at a track. So it seems that Popo thinks that he can just outskill Xander at basically any, like, his average tracks in the game. Is looking pretty close so far. Actually, it looks like Xander has a slight lead. Okay, so this track is fairly short, but it has a lot of places where you can possibly get tripped up, a lot of places where you can potentially hit sand, but it looks like neither of our competitors have hit sand, both of them getting a fairly clean run. Xander barely edging it out with a 1:16.984. Pretty solid run, especially for a 1 try.
That is a very nice top 5 right there.
Yeah, absolutely. One of his top 5 times of all time, and he brought out for a 1 try. Very impressive stuff by Xander.
Alright. Looking for the next track from Popo.
Yeah. Popo, as the loser of this match, gets to pick the next track too. So His best tracks, according to the Mario Kart 64/MKDD website, are Dry Desert, Yoshi Circuit, and Peach Beach, which are all very highly ranked. I believe they're all top 30 times. So let's see if we can see those pretty technical tracks getting picked right now.
Popo opted for Dino Dino Jungle as the next track. Not one of my favorites, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't necessarily like Dino Dino Jungle, especially in one try, because there are a lot of things that can potentially go wrong in it.
For sure.
Yeah, it is one of Xander's 3 worst ranked tracks, so that might be what Popo is banking on, because maybe Xander will make a mistake, and that would be a mistake on Dino Dino Jungle can lead to an easy victory if someone simply doesn't fall off.
Xander taking a small bonk on that wall. Luckily, still doing the Speed Boost bridge okay.
Yeah, this is looking fairly close right now, but it seems like Popo is a little bit more comfortable on DDJ. He has been practicing it quite a bit recently. It used to be one of his worst tracks, but it seems like he's cleaned it up in the past couple of weeks. Very solid 34.6 lap.
Yeah, it appears Popo is ahead for now, but it is still anyone's game.
Absolutely. The thing about these very technical tracks, oh my goodness.
Xander, yeah.
Yeah, almost, that was a dangerous position for Xander, but the thing about these very technical tracks with like very few railings is that one mistake can simply send you plummeting to your doom and cost you about 5 seconds, which is a lifetime in short races like this.
For sure, especially that Speed Boost bridge. If you do not nail it correctly, then you'll be sent off, and that'll be a rip on your shrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things that can often kill a run, but it seems like neither of the racers are going to fall off the small bridge this time. Popo is quite a bit ahead. Seems they're just slightly more comfortable taking the lines, fitting just a couple more mini turbos in his lines. So we're getting, a bit of a jump at the end, but just so far ahead, hardly mattered.
I think Popo was a little scared about those geysers there, opting for the safe route. Xander gained another top 5, but that wasn't enough to win this race.
Yeah, Popo probably knew that. He probably knew from Xander's timesheet that he was the more proficient player of this track, and so if he just played it safe at the end, odds are Xander probably made some kind of mistake, and he would be able to simply play it safe, and despite getting a lot of air on that final jump, make it before Xander finished. So while Xander did not make any huge mistake that would cost him 5 seconds, as can so often happen on this track, he simply made a couple of small mistakes that cost him this one. So he's going to be the one getting the counter pick.
Xander opted for Daisy Cruiser as the next track.
That's interesting. Daisy Cruiser. It's also, I'd say a fairly technical track. There are a couple of spots that really can cost you a lot of time, especially right at the beginning. We're going to see the pull skip.
The pull skip is really something, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Pool skip, as we're going to see, it's how the players go behind the pool after the first set of stairs, and basically save a little bit of time by going behind the pool instead of in front of it. So we're seeing them. They both nail it on the first lap. Yeah, this can be a little bit dangerous because if you bonk on one of the walls there, it can send you directly into the pool and not only make you lose time, make you lose both of your mushrooms. both racers getting a very clean first lap, only
10 milliseconds.
10 milliseconds apart, very close. However, Popo getting the descent on the stairs slightly faster than Xander.
Oh, a table bonk.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's going to cost Popo some time.
A little bit too fast, it seems. Popo, the tables that are in the dining room on Daisy Cruisers are on a cycle. And so, because Popo was that fast, maybe he wasn't ready for the table to be in that position. That's a full second time loss. We're going to have to see if Xander plays cleanly. If he just doesn't get stuck anywhere, he should be fine. Yeah. Popo is trying to catch up. This is looking like a done deal unless he gets stuck at the very end. Xander, nope, makes it. A 130.
That's a win for Xander. Yes.
Is that a wait? That's a PR for Xander.
Wait, that is a PR for Xander.
Wow.
Yo,
is that
congrats?
Is that a real PR? Is that a real PR?
That is definitely a real PR. Yes.
Yo, congratulations to Xander on the new PR by nearly 0.2 seconds. Wow. Yeah, for a one try, Xander has gotten 3 top 5s in a row in these one tries, so it seems like his consistency is paying off right now.
Popo going for Mushroom City as the next track.
Interesting. Another one of the tracks where Popo is it's not in his top 3. It's not in the bottom 3 with Xander, so it looks like he just wants to take a track that's fairly open so that he can just like out technical skill him. That makes sense. Out empty him, outline him. Mushroom City as a track is a little bit more forgiving than the ones we have seen before. So you can afford a couple of mistakes on this track. So long as you don't hit cars, you're not going to lose a ton of time. But those cars, depending on how fast you do them, can be a little bit tricky.
There are those vehicles on a cycle, so you definitely want to be careful for that. One mistake could throw you off.
We're getting a very sing start from those two. Popo missing a mini turbo there. Small mistake, but those small mistakes can add up. This is another one. This is rough. This is a rough beginning. Xander,
both Popo and Xander gain a bit of a wide line there.
We can see in these straight line sections, we can really see like how fast these two players are mini turboing, and that can make a lot of difference in tracks like these. In double dash, mini turbos are the main way that players are able to.
Oh no, Popo getting some wall stuckage there.
It's rough. That is rough. Approximately a second and a half behind now.
If Xander doesn't make any more mistakes this lap, then he has it in the bag.
Yeah, it seems like Xander is.
Oh no, Xander! Commentator's curse. That's a target. No!
Oh my god!
Why did I say anything?
Yeah, commentator's curse. It seems like the consistency just wasn't there for that one moment. That is rough. Let's see if Popo can just avoid the trucks. Hits the truck too.
That's another truck hit.
Oh,
what is this?
Xander.
Oh, Xander wins by 0.2. That is very close.
I think this is one of the rough parts of playing in time trials one try is that you don't really know the pace of your rival. So you might be thinking, I'm behind on I fell behind earlier, I'm gonna have to take some riskier strats to try to catch up. But if Popo went for a safe strat there, he probably would have won. So it's a lot of risk reward because yeah, Double Dash is a game where there are a lot of high risk strategies that can bite you in the back if you use them in one try.
Popo taking it to Mushroom Bridge, another vehicle track.
Yeah, I think so far we haven't seen any of Popo's top 3 tracks. So maybe he has his own preferences right now. Interesting pick indeed, I'd say, Gizmo. Oh, very synced start.
That's beautiful right there.
You like to see it.
Very spicy stuff.
So this is another one of those tracks where the speed of your mini turbos will really determine how well you do. The control that you have over your mini turbos too, especially in these sections where you actually go in between the cars and the railing. So both of them seem to mess up.
That is a 1 millisecond difference on the first lap. That's incredible.
Yeah, these two players are very evenly matched right now.
And they're still in sync, it seems.
This is so close, wow.
See this next lap?
Oh, Popo decides to go inside, but slows down a little bit because of the truck. That truck on lap 3 can cause a lot of slowdowns. So it's a high-risk, high-reward strategy. He decided to go for it.
Oh no, Xander!
You're getting stuck. And
He has to go around the truck.
This is the same situation as last time. Popo just has to not mess up on this final straightaway.
And that's it. Popo taking that win.
Yeah, Popo going up 2-3. Not up overall, obviously. Now we're going to see Xander's counter pick. It's going to be interesting to see. At this point, what would Xander be looking for? If he's a player that has a lot of consistency, he might want to go for riskier tracks. Maybe if DKM was legal, DK Mountain, where you can fall down or get a lot of airtime without being careful, that might be something. We might see Waluigi Stadium, another track where consistency can really pay off because small mistakes can lead to a lot of time loss.
Xander going with Rainbow Road as the next track.
Ooh, interesting.
This might be a very interesting match for sure. Well, not match, but race.
Yeah, Rainbow Road. Popo is not it's not one of Popo's most comfortable tracks. Xander is definitely fine at it. So we'll see how it goes. It's not necessarily a track that's very prone to mistakes, but they definitely do happen. So especially in a long track like this, consistency really can pay off.
The sync is off by a second, unfortunately, but hopefully we can just look by the time.
Absolutely, they seem about evenly matched right now. Let's see. Oh, Xander.
You're missing that zipper. Little awkward line, but hopefully he did not fall off.
Indeed. While players are doing the spiral, there is a possibility to fit an extra mini turbo to gain just a little bit of time. But it can be a little bit risky, as we saw there. They almost fell off, and they did miss a zipper, which cost both of them a little bit of time. But
Xander did miss 1 or 2 zippers on that straight.
Yeah, he seems to be falling a little bit behind.
Let's see this lap. Yeah, it definitely looks like Popo's ahead by 0.2.
Yeah, so a fair lead in the first lap. Definitely can be made or broken at any time.
Yeah, if Xander manages to fall off, or Popo, I mean, then Xander can easily catch up.
Oh, they both go for the risky mini turbo again.
Oh, Xander!
Goodness. Oh my goodness, Xander.
Going
that is
too far to the right, not readjusting his line. That's going to cost him a lot. Both of his shrooms, in fact.
Oh, true. Yeah, they didn't use their shrooms on lap 1, neither of them. That's one of the time trials one try strats to use your shrooms as early as possible just in case you fall off and lose them.
Yes, for sure. You don't want to take that risk.
And we see what can happen when that risk happens. So Xander pretty far behind. I didn't see the lap time for Popo. Xander with a 105. So overall solid driving aside from
Xander!
that one falling off. But this is
suckage. He's giving up.
Oh, that's rough. You got If you're too slow or your angle isn't quite right when you're like getting close to that wall, what is supposed to happen is your car is supposed to hit that wall and you like bounce back, which allows you to clear that bend a little easier.
Yeah.
But if you don't have
Xander!
Yeah, if you don't have the right angle, you just get stuck, as we saw earlier. And Xander falling again, but it hardly matters.
Yeah, it looks like this is it. Popo will be taking that win, making them both tied 3 for 3.
Three wins apiece. It could not be any closer. We'll see what Xander decides to do now. The long track didn't pan out, but I can imagine that this wasn't a representative performance for Xander either. So maybe we'll see another long technical track.
Xander opting for Yoshi Circuit. Hopefully we don't see any more nervous breakdowns for Xander. Falling off that Rainbow Road could definitely hit him hard.
Yeah, you have to take it with a little bit of levity when you mess up in time trials one try. Those mess ups do happen because, Double Dash players try to these kinds of tournaments for individual level runs, they tend to do some pretty difficult tricks that are very mistake prone, so you can't let it get to your head when those happen. Alright, so yeah, Xander opting for a Yoshi Circuit. There's a pretty straightforward track. There are some delicate spots, for example, after the tunnel that we're going to see around Yoshi's arm, but it can be pretty straightforward depending on how these players decide to play it. It is one of Popo's better tracks, so I'm going to see how that pans out. Very good sync. Let's go.
Also, will they do YOLO? That is the question.
Yes, the YOLO, the Yoshi Circuit trick where you
Popo.
Yeah, they both use. I didn't see what happened on Popo's side.
Popo was very close to that ledge there. He could have fallen, but he fixed himself.
Yeah, that happened to me in my one try against Gizmo. It's a rough mistake to make on your first lap. Yeah, both of these players smartly deciding to go for their mushroom on the first lap, not even giving it a chance to be lost to the water. Despite his mistake, it looks like Popo is a little bit ahead. So it really does look to be one of his specialties. Yeah, this section right here with the drop-off is one of the more delicate sections of this track, but both of these players nailing it. cutting a little bit of grass.
All right, let's see if they can attempt this shroomless shortcut.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Xander's going for it.
Xander's going for it. He fails.
That's unfortunate. I wonder if Xander. It's possible that Xander is listening to the commentary and keeping track of what we're saying to see if Popo's ahead or not, and he might have decided to go for YOLO based on that.
Getting confirmation from Xander that that is the case.
Yeah, that's all right. That's definitely a strategy. You gotta respect it. Using the tools available.
So that makes another win for Popo.
Yeah, Popo for the first time since the beginning of this set ahead against Xander. And I believe that's 3 wins in a row for Popo. So Xander's going to have to dig deep, not let it get to him, and perhaps stop listening to commentary because it might be distracting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Wherever would they go?
Xander opting for Mario Circuit.
Hey, that is one of the tracks that he's more comfortable on. His second best ranked track, in fact. So he will most likely give a good performance there. Maybe he's thinking that going on Yoshi Circuit or Rainbow Roads, which are like not necessarily his best tracks. It didn't work out, so now he needs to get some momentum back for him. Alright, so some of the things we'll be looking for in Mario Circuit is the shrooms. The 2 shrooms in this track do save quite a bit of time. They go behind the chain chomp instead of going a long way around.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's that. There's also...
Oh no, Popo taking a lot of grass there.
My goodness.
Oh, Popo, stop taking so much grass.
Yeah, this is... Oh my goodness. Popo is just destroying that lawn. There's gonna be
anyone using the bingo card right now might want to check off lawnmower.
My goodness.
Oh, then that's also a Goomba hit. This is not a good first lap for Popo.
Yeah, Popo seems to be struggling a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. He does have a very solid fast lap on this, but no, he hits a tree.
A tree bonk. That's gonna make the shroom a lot worse.
Yeah, this is. I don't know if this lead is surmountable for Popo right now.
To answer the chat, this is time trials, and yes, it is first to 7 wins, which makes it a best of 13. And by getting a faster time on the track will earn you a point.
Yeah, as we are about to see, with Xander being, my goodness, 3-4 seconds in advance. This is this is pretty much a done deal right now, unless there's an unfortunate Goomba hit or maybe getting stuck behind the Piranha Plans. But no, that's going to be
that's it.
Back. Another top 5 from Xander, getting some momentum back in his favor and tying it up again.
Ooh, 2nd place. Really close to that PR too.
Wow, true. A little bit over 0.1 away, but still very, very close.
It seems that Xander is playing very well with the one-try nerves.
Yeah, we haven't yet seen a top 5 from Popo. That might be because he's higher ranked, so it's higher to get the sort of times that would be top 5 in a one try. It could also be a matter of consistency and nerves. We'll have to see how it goes from here. Getting a counter pick from Popo. The first counter pick in a while. Like, yeah, he had won the last 3 races before this.
Popo picking Peach Beach as the next track, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's favorites. Peach Beach, arguably the easiest track in the game. That one or Baby Park. A lot of white space, a lot of room for error, and it really accentuates the ability of a player to simply take some tight lines at the beginning and do fast mini turbos on the large beach straight away. Popo got a top line on DC. My mistake. Yes.
Is Popo's side frozen on my end as well?
It's frozen on my end too. I'm simply seeing Xander's first lap.
Yeah.
This is an okay. Well, we can commentate what's happening on Xander's side at least. We saw an interesting situation where Xander went on the shroom spot and didn't use the shrooms.
Right. Yeah, I think that was probably a mistake. Maybe didn't do a sideways boost and just went straight into the grass.
Oh, either way, that's going to be a big time loss for him. It's hard to commentate how the two players are doing, but this is maybe not the performance that Xander was hoping for. I believe getting quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Popo's back.
Looks like Popo ended up winning that one with a 109. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it.
We 109 0, I think, 0.0. So that's a pretty solid performance. We're gonna see Popo hitting that lag switch, says chat. That's exactly what. That's the only explanation.
And yes, thank you for getting Popo's stream back up just in time to see that.
That was pretty clutch.
Hopefully Popo did not splice in between that race.
That would be yikes. Alright, what's going to be the next pick from Xander? He only has 2 counter picks left. So we still have yet to see his other 2 best tracks. We saw Mario Circuit. But his top 3 are still Wario Coliseum and Dry Desert left.
Xander goes for Waluigi Stadium, and Gizmo tells Popo that there's 3 more splices left that he can make.
I don't think. Yeah, no, it's against the rules to joke about splicing on stream, so let's try not to do that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright, so we're getting Waluigi Stadium. Maybe trying to get, I think we're seeing a little bit of a trend where Popo picks some of the more straightforward tracks and Xander picks some of the more mistake-prone ones. Possibly. There's a consistency. Maybe I'm making up a narrative in my head, but that would play to Xander's strength of consistency, because Waluigi Stadium does have a lot of places that can cost you a lot of time for tiny mistakes. All right, let's see when we gotta start. Oh,
there we go.
Pretty synced.
Indeed. All
right, so a couple of the sections where the mistakes can happen. was the mud pit at the beginning, which Popo decided to simply shroom his way through, instead of having to deal with going behind on the first lap. Xander decided to go around the mud pit. It's gonna be a big time loss if you fail going behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing can cost you is going to the right of the zippers at the beginning. So Xander getting a lot of air. And a big time loss. Popo cleanly driving for now. I don't think I've noticed any major mistakes on his part. Being about 2/3 of a second ahead right now, after this lap at least from Popo. Seeing he nails going behind the mud pit, so that's a big time loss avoided. It's going to the left. It's actually fairly close, but just a little bit in front is Popo. Oh, he misses going to the sides there.
Oh, yeah, that's over a second difference. That'll be another point for Popo, putting him at match point, actually.
Yeah, match point for Popo. Possibly Xander's, actually definitely Xander's last counter pick. So let's see where he decides to go.
And Xander goes with Wario Coliseum.
I was waiting for that one. Wario Coliseum is Xander's best ranked track. So, interesting to see how he does. Fairly technical track, but generally pretty few places where players fall off if they're experienced enough. So, this might be the consistency and technical combination that Xander needs to get back into this. Getting word from the good people in chat that Popo's Wario Coliseum is also one of his best times, so this will be interesting. Hopefully we'll get a really good race out of this. That's what we really want in the end. We want to see some good double dash action.
Did I see a missed mini turbo from Xander at the start?
I don't know, I was checking Popo, that might have happened. The way they seem to be fairly close right now. Alright, let's see how they take the spiral. This is the first big differentiator. Popo getting some clean R-Tech, messing up a little bit.
Oh, no!
And then he pauses.
Yeah, and then he pauses. I think that's a GG.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I don't know if Popo's listening. Oh, he's quitting.
He quits, yeah.
Well,
he's forfeiting that race.
Congratulations to Popo for winning his first round Time Trials 1-try match. And congratulations to Xander for putting on a good performance. Some unfortunate mistakes in some of the tracks, but also a lot of top 5s and a PR on Daisy Cruiser. So not a bad performance at all, I'd say.
Well, let's see if we can get them in for an interview.
Yeah, absolutely. While we're trying to get them in for an interview, I will do a little bit of shilling for the Mario Kart Double Dash community. So if you're looking to join the community, you can check out the Mario Kart Double Dash players page. That's on mariokart64.com/MKDD. also find the Double Dash Discord. We might have a link. I'm gonna check quickly. Exclamation mark MKDD. Yeah, you can, so you can find us, markart64.com/mkdd. There are a lot of active players. It's a very great community. And it's very easy to join too. You know, you don't need to set up any external timers, just use the in-game timer. Yeah, thank you very much, Space Muffin, for the link to the official Mario Kart Double Dash time trials server.
I think we might be getting Popo in here soon.
Yeah, we have Popo in the server. We're gonna have some winner POV real soon. Hey,
there we go. Yo, Popo.
Yo.
Congrats on that win. How are you feeling?
Thank you. A little aggravated. Just a little bit.
Aggravated?
Yeah.
That's not what I was expecting from the winner.
That Mario Circuit just triggered me. I was like, dude, why can I not get these MTs off? They were just like they were stuck, and I was so confused.
Yeah.
But
some people have a hard time on Mario Circuit. This seems to be a player kind of deal. Some players just can't do Mac.
Yeah.
So, do you have any thoughts on how some of the races went? Any preparation you did before this, or?
I did a practice match against. Shout out to PK Frenchie.
Ooh, nice.
And I don't know.
Did you have any game plans for counter picks, or what drove your ban?
I didn't want to play DCAM. Shortcuts disgusting. You will never catch me doing that.
That's fair. That's fair. It doesn't seem like we're getting Xander in here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem so.
All right. Well, do you have any other thoughts on how this went, Popo? Any thoughts on your next match, if you know what that is?
My next match? My next match is free. I'm not even worried about my next match. Whoever I'm against is actually being put in a body bag.
Wow.
And who is this mysterious player you're playing against next?
Gizmo.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. All right, well, you heard it here. We have some strong words coming from Popo. Tune in for their match. Only on SpeedGaming. XO versus XO says.
I mean, my next match, I'm getting completely bodied, so you know, I ignored my actual next match, but yeah.
Damn. That's a rough one. Well, I'm excited to see your match versus Gizmo and your next match where you're gonna win and eat your words.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right. Do we have any?
I think that's it.
Yeah. Do we have any final words?
Nope.
All right. Perfect. So, yeah, I think that's the end for this stream. So, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, we're gonna have some other matches soon. I believe there's another match tomorrow, right? I don't have the schedule in front of me right now.
Let me pull it up real quick. There is one with InBed versus iMathy at
that's gonna be a good
9 o'clock tomorrow.
That's going to be a good one. 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. or p.m. EST?
PM.
p.m. Alright, that's fair. Wouldn't think gamers would be awake at 9 a.m. anyways. Yeah. And that's about it, I believe. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m.
And we'll see you all then.
We'll see ya. Play Double Dash.